So it seems that everyone is afraid that AI is coming for their jobs. And honestly, for me, if AI ever comes to my job, I will tell it to hurry up. Honestly, look, while everyone is terrified of AI taking their job, I am in a completely different place. I'm waiting for it patiently, and I will train it myself if I have to. All right? Because the job was never mine. I was just renting my survival from it. First, let's start by giving our jobs their actual description. Okay? At one point, it just boils down to simply either generate money or prevent money loss. That's all it does. That's every job description. It's not the mission, it's not the impact, it's the caring about the clients, and definitely not the service. That's not the description for the job. It's the mask of what the job really is, if you think about it at all, right? I want you to forget the mission statement, the impact, the caring about the client, the serving the people, all this bullshit. It's as simple as the employee is the cost, and the manager's job is to keep the machine moving, and the client's job is to pay money to get the service, and that's it. You didn't get the job because you're passionate about flipping burgers or doing sales calls all day or whatever the case might be here. You got it to survive, to leave your parents' conditions to live with them, to pay rent, to eat, to avoid being completely screwed. So the key thing here is that you unwittingly got a job. That's the thing here. Okay, me, you, everyone who's in the workforce, basically we're the same thing, more or less. Everyone knows this, but nobody says it out loud because then the office gets awkward, right? So that's all what the job does. That's all what the environment of the job is. And it doesn't matter if you are blue collar, white collar, you get a lot of money, you get very little money. It doesn't matter, okay? In my job, I work closely with doctors, okay? Like extremely, really high paid doctors. And people think higher status jobs escape the system. This play we are all participating in. They actually don't. They just get a nicer cage. The doctor doesn't always own the clinic. The lawyer doesn't always own the firm. The engineer doesn't always own the product that is generated with their effort. The manager doesn't always control the business. Yes, the title improves, the chair improves, the coffee improves, but the arrangement it's more or less the same, right? The higher your skill gets, the more expensive your gauge gets, okay? And you probably have Netflix because you decompress after work, right? I want you to look up an anime called Monster. Just watch the first episode. It starts with this doctor who is highly paid and highly regarded in the hospital, and everyone loves him, but under the hidden condition that he serves the interest of the hospital owner, okay, or manager or whoever. And then you will see what happens when he goes against the interest of the hospital owner. He gets destroyed, basically. That's what a high-paying job gets you. So it gets you higher pay, but it is also riskier. This whole relation between everything is just money to money to money. It's bags of money all the way down. From the big machine, the economy, to the investor, the owner, the manager, the employee, the client. Everyone is looking at each other as bags of money. But it's not about humanity at all here, okay? The AI here reveals the ugly truth that we are avoiding actively. It's that your employment is not that you are valued or you actually hold value in your workplace. It just means that replacing you is not profitable yet. That's all there is to it. The fact that I still have my job, it doesn't say that I am excellent somehow. It's just to prove that I am still cheaper, safer, and more useful than the machine. That's all. Okay, so if you still have the job, they know your value and you are valuable. They just don't price it that way, and the market pays you as little as you are willing to accept. Okay, think about it for a second. Did you get into the job and told them that I want this exact number to get hired? No, probably it was just a negotiation about a certain range for your exact position. That's what happened with me. That's what happened with you, with everyone else working. It's as simple as that. So this is simple math, and I love it because it exposes the real betrayal here. It's not that AI is evil. It's just we were never a fucking family. in the job. You were never secure. There is no such thing called job security. It is way simpler. It's just you were a useful cost. That's all there's to it. And maybe the fear is not the AI taking the job. Maybe the fear is just losing the excuse for a better life. Right now, you are not in real survival mode. We are like the current social structure masks this survival mode and completely isolated from us. Okay, we are in silent desperation mode. You know the cycle. You go to work, you get home, you get food, you see something on TV, you sleep, you repeat, and it goes around all year. You are dead enough to tolerate it, but comfortable enough not to change it. So maybe AI taking my job would finally do what years of comfort couldn't do. Forcing me to stop negotiating with a life that I don't even want. Maybe if AI takes my job, then I will get into fight or flight mode. Actual pressure, actual consequences. Not in this weird fake survival we're in. Maybe losing the job would finally expose the thing I should have been pursuing the whole time. And we have a living example of that. We have Pat Flynn. You probably heard about him before. He used to be an engineer. He got laid off. And then he found passion for doing business on the internet and doing a podcast. And he's still in the game till this day. While I am hopeless about the state of jobs in the future, I still see a window. Because honestly, AI is not taking our jobs tomorrow, right? A window for what exactly? Well, start using AI for shit that you want to do in your life right now. Improve your income, improve your life, improve your mindset. I actually quit smoking with AI. Like with ChatGPT, I was doing what's called shadow work back and forth. And that's how I lost interest in smoking, which is the nastiest hobby you can have. And I've been 1 full year clean since then. And I picked the habit of running once a week. Now I can run half marathons and 30 kilometers. I would upgrade to a full marathon later on. So now I'm not dependent on what's available within my circle. I can branch and I can build my inner thoughts independently. So that's a good use of AI here. Learn it, build with it, reduce your dependency on other social structures that exist. And honestly, let's keep it simple. Use the machine before the machine uses you. Okay? Create leverage before the machine is used against you. So I'm not terrified of AI taking my job. I am terrified of pretending this job was ever mine. And so in conclusion, we are left now with 2 options. Option A, keep your fear of losing to AI and work harder at your job that you pretend to love. And then when the AI replaces you, blame the AI. Don't blame the fake work culture or yourself for neglecting yourself for way too long. Or option B, work on yourself, explore more options with AI, and use it before it's used against you. That's all there is to it. Worrying about AI replacing your job will keep you dependent on the job that you are already trying to escape. So you might as well take the chance and bet on yourself this time. The job was never yours to begin with, so don't get attached to it. Attach to what you actually want to get in life. All right? That's it for me in this video. Stay safe. Take care. Goodbye for now.